Hello, my name's Tom and this is Proper Honest Tech. If you use a Mac with a large external monitor, you've no doubt run into the same issue that I found myself running into a little while ago. The frustration of trying to accurately position windows on your screen. I use a 32-inch display, and the issue is that if you manually try to position windows into, say, the corners or a 50-50 split of the screen, it's really fiddly and laborious, especially if you need to do this quickly while you're in the middle of working. macOS Big Sur does include some tiling options, but they're unbelievably basic. You can click and hold the green button on any window and either go totally full screen with that window or tile it to the left or right of the screen. Kind of a wasted opportunity if you're using a large monitor. Enter Moom, a very low-cost extension by a company called Manytricks. Moom has absolutely revolutionized the way that I use my Mac, and in this short video, I'm going to show you what it can do. Now, it's worth noting that this video is not sponsored by Moom or Manytricks in any way. This is entirely my own opinion. Once Moom is installed, you can choose to use it as a dock-based app, as an icon in the menu bar, which is the way that I use it, or as an entirely invisible app working in the background of your computer. By heading into the app itself, you can choose to get into some customization options, which I'll show you in just a moment. But I've found that if you simply select certain options within the app itself, you can save yourself a lot of time and use the app in a number of really effective ways. So, for example, if I head into Preferences, I can start by looking at Zoom button controls. What that means is that Moom will activate when you hover your cursor over the green Zoom button on any window. So, if I hover here, you can see that I've got 6 options. The little person avatar is referring to my own custom settings, which I'll come to in a second. Then to the right of that, you've got presets for making the app take up the full screen but leaving the menu bar visible up top, tiling the window to the left or right half of the screen, or the top and bottom half of the screen. But then, if I jump back to Preferences, I can also look at Snap to Edges and Corners. This is really handy. This allows me to just grab windows and drag them to where I want them, and you can see from this display how it's all going to work. Better still, you can change any of these if you want. So, for example, I don't really use the top half and bottom half function, so I could swap these out for something else if I wanted to. Let me show you how this actually works. So, I just grab a window and drag it to a relevant side or a corner. And there you go, Moom positions it for me. So far, so good, but it can do other things too. I create screen capture videos for clients, and because I use a 6K display, I don't want to capture in full screen. Instead, I need my windows to be in a 1920 by 1080 ratio, and I'll capture them in just a portion of my display. Then, when I export the videos, they're the perfect scale and size for what my clients want. So, with Moom, I can go to Preferences and Custom, and I can add a custom option in to scale any window to a very specific set of dimensions. It's the resize option, and you can see here how it works. So then when I want to use it, I just hover over the zoom button, then the custom icon, and there it is, a perfect resize option. You've also got the option to arrange windows, which allows you to save a snapshot of the windows the way you have them at that moment. This is really handy if you're someone who always uses certain applications and you like to have them set up in exactly the same way every time. Just configure your screen exactly the way you're happy with it and save your snapshot. Then, when you open those applications in the future, choose the snapshot and Moom will do the rest. And finally, if you're a fan of hotkeys, you're covered too. Just choose Keyboard here in the Preferences section, input your preferred hotkey, and choose what you'd like it to do. I honestly don't know why functionality like this isn't baked into macOS. It's such a helpful tool for using your Mac on larger screens. But while it's not, Moom is a low-cost way of adding the functionality to your device, only costing about $10 or £10 and available direct from their site or via the App Store. So there you go, a powerful low-cost app that can really change the way you use your Mac. I hope you found this video useful. If you did, do please consider leaving a like and subscribing to the channel for more content like this in the future. See you on the next video.